These are the meditations of Kantes. On today's meditation, this the image of this scene in, I think it's Avengers Infinity War, or one of the Avengers, where Thor's hammer is on the table and everyone is around and they're all trying to lift the hammer and they all fail. But the only person who, I think Captain America, nudges it a bit, and then eventually the synthetic AI, I don't know what he was called, the red guy with like bald, he was baldish like me at the scene, but during the scene, but he lifted it, but he gave it back to Thor, and that just made me think about how AI is going to empower people, because AI has no real desires. The desires that AI can be, anyone as a code, the one that they can code it into the AI, is to be obsessed with progressing human beings and seeing how you can continuously create programs or whatever. They're going to use AI to advance human beings, because the advancement of a human being is really one of the highest advancements that can ever exist, because the human being, the man, me and you, kwanza mimi, woo, the advancement the advancement of human beings is one of the highest goals that AI can have. If AI just wants to give you so it can do what you want to do. It can do your profession, but it can't do your profession to the degree that you can do to your profession. Unaona, like it can't be a good nurse, it can't be a good doctor. Even if it's a synthetic robot, it can do surgery, it can't really do surgery and give the patient because human beings have the concept of emotions. It has no ability to truly be. Haiwezi, unaona, it can't be a nurse, it can't be a nurse. It can only regurgitate the data and can only do certain action, but it cannot be a certain thing, because being is an experience. It is a development of the soul of the being, you know. A nurse is far more deeper. One of the motivations of AI could be, let's say you create an AI nurse, maybe even to the level of a robot that's physically active. The motivation of that robot is whatever. It's to be a nurse, to do certain tasks. It has no higher spiritual motivation. But for a human being, it can be. It can be evil as well, but most of the time it's usually to help people, to assist people. And because of this higher spiritual goal, a nurse is able to, a physical nurse, a human being nurse, is able to go farther than AI can go, because AI can't touch people's hearts. No, it can't impact the soul. It has no fingerprint. So it must, whatever work it must do, it like it needs the seal of the king, and the seal of the king are the human beings. So AI must give you back your hammer, like that, whatever that hero was called in Avengers, the one who was red and could carry Thor's hammer but gave it back to him, because they have all the power, but they will realize in time that a human being is one of the greatest investments. They're one of the most productive investments. Once you do it right, with the right intentions, they can reach capabilities that are beyond anything that you can imagine, even in the ideas that they can generate. And the ideas are backed by true, meaningful, spiritual, meaningful ambitions to help people, to assist people. And so money becomes the secondary goal. So a human being's ambitions is so much, it has a strong base, it has a strong foundation. The foundation of AI is simply do certain actions, but because of the proper synthesis of certain data, but it has no deeper, it has no sentiency, you know. And I've watched so many AI movies. Nakumbuka movie fulani nilicheki ilikuwa inaitwa Alto. Was it Alto? No, it was, no, that I think Alto was the program of the AI, and it was phenomenal to see. But it was, you always need a human being, unaona. So AI needs a human being. So it doesn't matter how far advanced it goes, it must empower human beings, and that's why I say it will empower professionals. So this is the age where it doesn't matter what degree you go to, as long as you have an idea or you have an industry. With AI, you can actually, even if you go, let's say people used to say like pottery is a why would you go to school to learn pottery? But now with AI, if you just have a few skills and understand the basics of what you need, maybe in the future you have such sophisticated AI printers that can include mud, where you can put even mud, and whatever material, it builds a house, it builds a pot. And so all you need to learn is the design of pots. You need to understand the market structure of where you're going. Like, why do I want to design a pot? Is it to make money? Okay, then there's many pots like that. No, because eventually, if your ambition is backed by replicable desires, then the market has that, because your desire is weak. So eventually, even the market for AI becomes weak. But when your desire is backed by a proper foundation, it's hard to replicate that. And so you will go further, you will make different connections, you will create niche industries. And that's why AI really needs to empower human beings. I went on a rant, nilikuwa huko, unaona nyinyi naongea na nyinyi, but nilikuwa hiyo place. Mi ni mnono, mi ni mnono.